kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys?
There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Iowa! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Michigan State's offense will take the field for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Grab near the sticks. It's Collier. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Caught over the middle. It's Collier. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are, and so you can get a lot of the fans going, go green, go white. Find the complement at quarterback to this offense.
On the ground, it's Sims. Breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off-play action on first down. Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become demoralized.
Yeah, I think you're going to find out a lot about their mental toughness here in this game, because at the start of the season, they were hoping to compete in Big Ten play. They've had some bounces not go their way. They've had some guys get injured. And now is the time in this game right here that you can turn it around by getting a win.
And it's hard. Obviously, such a difficult conference. The Big Ten, you got to bring your A game so many times or else you do get beat. You've had some setbacks. Now, how are we going to finish? We've talked about this season. We've talked about what we want to do, and we might not be living up to expectations.
Turning it on. The 30. Past the 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Illegal block.
That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry-up.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready, because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in there. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the run, it's Terrell. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Completes it in the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Terrell. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. To the ground with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. To the air first down. Quarterback adapting. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down.
And that's why it's important offensively. They're going to have to do a better job running the ball and getting positive yards early in the drive. You can't be in 3rd and long living in those situations against this defense because they like to play dime personnel. And with those faster guys, they're going to blitz, and they're going to match speed with speed. It's a nice way to combat the mobile ability this quarterback has. Now sitting up 4th down.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Hawkeyes will try to convert on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get them.
Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one.
Smashes him with the stiff arm.
They're up by 4 over Indiana. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
That's caught. It's called. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offense is trying to run the counter play into the boundary. Those pulling linemen, though, actually led extra linebackers to the point of attack, and as a result, they were able to get a tackle for loss.
Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. On 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy open.
Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a crease. It's Sims.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
To the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sims. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. On the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the...
He's loose on the right. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a... breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And earlier this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to the back. Finds a little space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Hawkeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think...
Turning it on! They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there, they can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And
no more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sims. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Iowa has the ball back on offense. adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Third down coming up after that completion. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Tight end finds a a soft spot. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Tight end now in motion. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab down the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry up.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A low line drive and short kick. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll run it from the gun. Shows him the stiff arm. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Sims. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Collier. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Collier. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Spartans! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. On to attempt the try. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Complete. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. The run from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. Got room at the 35. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Fires to the tight end. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in first and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Collier.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And that's a good job by this defense. The two-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field. But a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Got a man. It's Coffee. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Hauls it in. Fighting off the defender. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves. Finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.